Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hookey, and today's episode we're going to La Liga. We've got a home game in the league against Deportivo La Coruña and an away game in the league against Barcelona at the Nou Camp. What's happened since you was last with me? It's gone alright. So as you saw, after that Cadiz, you saw us play Lugo and Girona where we won. And quite have carried on. So we played Getafe and we won 3-1 after that. And FM24 Save and Nilsson getting the goals for us there. And then we went to Real Zaragoza and we drew 1-1. We should have really won this, if I'm brutally honest. We had the chances in the game, which it should tell you. I wish it told you, like shots and everything. But yeah, we did have the chances in the game. And I was fuming when they went 1-0 up, if I'm honest. But FM24 gets it back to 1-1. And then we didn't really kick on from there. Well, we did, but we should have put the ball in the back of there. Then we played Alvarez and we won 4-1 here. Nito, FM24 with 2 and Serviulo with a goal for us there. And then we just played Real Valladolid. Butchered that, definitely. And we lost 1-0, and this is another one we should have won. They didn't score to the 62nd minute, but we should have had this done in first half. Again, all over them. Frustrated, really, because the points we really need, as I said before. But since we've changed formation, as you can see from that Cadiz game, it's really helped us kick on, and do well in the season. And it's got us up the table. So as you can see, we're in 5th now. Nelson FM24 is second top goal scorer in the league, behind Philo Stech, who we all know from Stratford, who's at Real Madrid, and he's got 15 goals in 12 appearances. So he's having a great season. He's worth 219 to 240 million. Stratford sold him for 97 million. I think that might have been me. Not sure. No, I don't think it is actually. I don't know, I can't remember. But he scored 16 a season, each season. But he's looking to have his best season for Real Madrid yet. And he's on 12 games, 15 goals. And he's still got quite a lot of the season to go. So I'm sure he'll beat that. As you can see, we had him at Stratford Town, bought him 35 million from Leipzig. And then he went on the ladder to Reading, Brest, Braga, Leipzig. Then he had a season at Stratford Town, I think, which was my last season, and he's done well. So yeah, it weren't my choice actually. They sold him. Talking of Stratford Town, unfortunately they're not doing great, and they've sacked the manager Joe Vickery, Afro man, or Vickers, whatever his name is, and they've now got in this lad Laurel Recchi. So this is the 4th manager in 3 years since we've gone, and they're really struggling to come to terms with it. It's being run badly now. He prefers a 4-4-2, which, as I mentioned in the last episode, they ain't got 2 strikers, so I don't know how they're going to get 2 up front. Never mind 2 to come off the bench as well. So it's a hard job Stratford Town is now. And as you can see, he's been around for a few seasons now. Started off at MK, then went to Birmingham, Luton, Fulham, Wolves, Palace. Then he went to Arsenal, and I think when he was at Arsenal, that was the seasons where we was going against Arsenal at Stratford Town. After that, he went to England, done a year in England, didn't stay there, and now he's just left England for Stratford Town. So his stats ain't as good as the last manager, but like I say, they're struggling. They need something. They need stability, because as you can see, they're 18th in the league. They're in the relegation zone, which no way I saw that happening when I left the club. Absolute no chance. But yeah, and that's nothing. I didn't see West Ham being top of the league, but they're there. So it's a tough one. But if I show you Stratford Town as well, show you something else. You look down here in the bottom right, balance, they're in the red of £117 million in debt. They've only won that 1 Champions League since I've gone as well. I don't know how they're keeping all these players. My 2 kids are still there. Just have a quick look, see if any of them's been promoted to the first team. So amazing in the first team, but yet to play a game this season. Well, come off the bench for one. But they ain't got no strikers, and like I say, they're going to play a 4-4-2, which I don't think it suits this squad of players. You've got Renan. He's going to be playing as a centre midfielder. We all know he's more of a cam. So we'll see how he goes. But yeah, 4-4-2. He ain't got a left midfield or right midfield either. So he's playing Sam Jevons. Yeah, he can play right midfield, to be fair to him, because he can play anywhere across that right. And what a player he's become over the years from the youth team. Who's playing left midfield? It's called Ovano. A player who shouldn't even be there for this long, and he's still there. What? I don't know how he's getting a career in football, but he's doing it. So anyway, let's get on to Ibiza. We're staying at Ibiza. I did think they would go in there and save them for a quick moment, and then nah. We're doing Ibiza. We're staying at Ibiza. That's the plan. So let me show you today's tactic against Deportivo La Coruña. So we got Lara in goal, Brasso right back, Calvo and Langu at centre back, and then Smeaton at left back. Defensive midfielder is Cabello, and then just in front of him is Nito and Lizic. Servilo is on the right, Primoli's on the left. Effinyon hopefully gets us another goal today, and he's up front. Let's get into it. On the bench, players you'll know: Nielsen, Francesco, Aspalza, Galvarez, Kempene, Ibrahim, Christopherson. Swede. Let's just call him the Swede. Yeah. So they're the ones we're going to, hopefully, it's mainly all the qualities really in the first team. Starting 11. Galvarez, Michael Mine, Francesco and Nielsen. Other than that, struggle really to find who can make a difference off the bench. But this is the main 11. As long as we keep these injury free, especially Effinyon, who is scoring so many at the moment, that'd be great. Deportivo La Coruña are around around us in the table. I think they're only about a point or so ahead. Yeah, so they're on a point ahead of us, so we will leapfrog them if we could get a win today. And it'll shoot us well up the league. A win today, wow. It puts us just outside European spots. Put us on 18th points, which will sit us in around 9th or 8th place, just behind Sevilla, which the dizzy heights of the top half of the league instead of looking behind, which did not see coming, especially after that start. But since we've made that tactic formation change, it's really going for us. The tactic's working. Obviously, I'm not going to play like this throughout my whole career at Ibiza. We will change to a more attacking formation when I feel like we've got more stronger centre backs, and just as the team grows, there's better in quality. When I think we could do more going forward, then we'll change it. But for now, for probably next season or two, we will stay as this. It's Primoli, Smeaton, Cabello, Smeaton, Brasso. Goes all the way back. Cabello, Brasso, Effinyon. Boom! Get in. I was thinking, was it offside? But there weren't no rumours or murmurs. Didn't say at the bottom, or was it close? And Effinyon does what he's been doing at this club since the age of 16, and that is putting the ball in the back of the net. This kid is unreal. He's absolutely unreal. I can't believe we paid we don't even pay 50 grand for this lad. And now he's scoring in La Liga, and he's one of the best goal scorers in La Liga, and he's 18, and wow. He's literally got the world at his feet. And it just shows though, look at them, one of the kids that we've seen in the last episode at Stratford Town. you could have the world at the feet, but if you're at the wrong club, as in you're not got the pathway to play in the first team, or they're not loaning you out, it's wasted potential. So he's at the right place at the right time here, and he's got to stay here. If a big team like Real Madrid coming from him, it's going to take more than 50 million. That I said before. Now, you're going into the 100 mark. If I'm being brutally honest, for around about 100 million comes in from the big guns, then I'd have to sell him. I wouldn't want to, but he's just signed a new deal as well, so everything's in our favour. If I'm we could hold him here and just hopefully let the club grow. Regards to Spanish football, I think the club could grow quick. I know it's grown quick already with the 2 back-to-back promotions and the way we're playing now in La Liga. But I think the standard of Spanish football, like I said, you take the top 3 away. Take the top 3 away and you're left with a lot of mid-average sides. Take it alright. Take the top 3 as in Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Villarreal's quite good on this game as well. But other than that, I don't think there's much around. And it wouldn't be hard go from like where we predicted to finish 19th, 20th, wherever, to be around where we are now, 8th. You look at that above us now. Where's Atletico Madrid? Hang on, let me just quickly pause it. Because I cannot see Atletico Madrid. Okay, they're 15th. Wow. But exactly what I say. You look at the teams above us now. Sevilla's a good Spanish side. Valencia is as well. But Celta Vigo, I feel like we could do better than them. Atletico Bilbao, I feel like we could do better than them as well, considering they have like a transfer restriction of they've got to buy players in the region. We don't have that, and it really is up to us to push on. We've been here now. This is our 3rd year, and I feel like the players are growing. We've built this team now, where if we just took over this team in Spain, in the La Liga already, and we had to build around them, then we might have had a few upside, like topsy-turvy seasons, but because we've come in, built off the squad that was here, I feel like we've got a good foundations now. Still need a right back for me. We need oh, what a header that is. Is that a header or a volley? It says he didn't mean that, so I'm guessing he's headed it. Just quickly watch this goal from Servilo. Yeah, he's headed it back in and he's just logged the keeper with it. Make it 3-0. So yeah, like I say, right back we need one. We need a permanent goalkeeper. Probably need a permanent left back as well, which I would look at the Norwegian lad who we had in on loan in the first season. Do you know the one who couldn't play last season because his wages weren't hitting the minimum from his parent club? What was his name? Uland. I'd look at him. He'd be cheap because he's from Norway, but he'll also have low wages, and I think he's good enough to develop. He's still young. I think he was about 19 or 20. So he's still got a lot to give and to develop. Maybe a defensive midfielder. I don't know if Cabello's going to really step up. Who else is that? Left wing as well. We need our own left winger. Primoli's turning up now, which is good because he didn't at the start of the season, but I feel like get our own left winger and the squad's there then to be built around. To build and grow. Calvo, I like Calvo at centre back, and he's got the experience next to him of what's his name, Longu, whatever his name is. This lad here, Langu. But I tell you what, the squad's there now. Lazic, what a player he is in centre midfield. Servlo, good player. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this team, and we bought a lot of these players they're all, we ain't spent over £8 million yet, which, imagine what we could do if we had a bit more money. We get into them European spots, because I'll tell you what, we're not far from it. We are not far from them now. This win has just shot us right up there. But unfortunately, we've now got to go to the new camp and play one of them top 3 sides that I was on about, and see where we're really at. And deep down, I think we're going to get thumping. Barcelona are 3rd in the league. So, yeah, I feel like we're going to hit a 4-0 here, but we'll see. I'll see you there. So here we are for that Barcelona game, and we're just going to have a quick look at what Barcelona are looking like in 2046. And yeah, they look good, don't they? They're now on 10 Champions Leagues, which is remarkable. They've won 5 in the Save alone. So half the Champions League are won by Xavi, who's still the manager. So how long has he been here now? Since 2021? Wow. That's mad. It's 25 years he's been here, Xavi. No one's took it from him. Deco's still here as director of football as well. That's class. So let's have a quick look at Barcelona before we get into the game. And is there anyone we know of? Xavier, do you remember Xavier from the World Cup series? He's now at Barcelona after getting him from Tottenham. Julio Cesar. He was a lad who played for me at right back in the Championship for Stratford Town. He's now 32. And yeah, he's become a massive player for him over the years. And there's no one really. Who's this lad? Come from the youth side, so yeah. He's their goal scorer apparently, but I can't see. He's got good finishing, but his goal record don't look great this season or any others. Played 136 games, scored 39 goals. I hope he starts up front. So let's have a look at our lineup for today. I've clicked the wrong one. And it's the same lineup before he even goes into the I can tell you. It's the same lineup as the last game. Nothing's changed. We're going to go with it again. I think they played well. So yeah, giving everyone a chance to play and show what they could do at the new camp. So let's get into them. So here we are in the dressing room. Just telling the players, go for it. We'll have a quick look at the lineups because I want to see who Barcelona will play. So they're playing Cesar at right wing. They are playing that striker as well up front. So, yeah, do you know what? I feel like, I don't know if I'm being optimistic, but I feel like we could do this. Looking at the team, don't get me wrong, they've got some great players, but I don't see them scoring too many goals, which is probably why they're in 3rd at the moment. Overlooking their shoulder as well, because Valencia are right on it. And a loss today, because Valencia's already picked up 2 points, or they're already 2-0 up. A loss against Barcelona today will drop them into 3rd. So it's interesting, isn't it? For us, 3 points today will put us at 8th, or joint 8th with Real Betis. Bit way off from that Champions League group that I was looking at. Well, not Champions League, European spots I was looking at. You've got to really knuckle down, and I think if we wanted to do Europe, we'd have had to have a better start of the season. But I'm not arguing. I feel like if I finish 9th now, I'll be absolutely buzzing. It'd be one of my best achievements since playing Football Manager this season. So yeah. Oh, Primoli's about to come off injured though, and that's a shame because ever since I slated him on camp, he has started to turn up. So we're gonna have to change it here a bit. So we're gonna put Nito out on the left because we saw him last season. He could play left wing, and we're gonna put Nielsen in centre midfield next to Lazic. hopefully. Look at that though. Other than we've had no shots on target, but we ain't had much possession, but they've done nothing with it, which is what we knew. We looked at the striker. He ain't scoring many. Jean Miguel, we know he's good. They used to have some really good players there, when we used to come against them in the Champions League at Stratford, but I think they're on a turn of a squad rebuild and they need to do it all over again. That's what my idea, my thoughts are on Barcelona when I've looked at them. I feel like they need a rebuild now. And I feel like we're playing them at the right time. Now watch, they'll probably come out and thump us now, 3-0. Not 3 goals past this, and it's game set match, but I don't know, man. The striker's the one. Oh, I just scored. Which there was gonna. It's Barcelona at home. Well, at home for them. It's Barcelona away for us, but they was gonna score, and they have done all. Which, do you know what? Second half, man. I'll take that. 97,000 fans in this ground. I've got to quickly have a look. How many does it hold now? Okay, so it holds 99. Jesus. Holds 99,000. And for IB, for a team that's just been promoted, there's 97,000 here. That is ridiculous. I bet the revenue that's turning over is unreal. Like, I know tickets don't go massive towards the finances of clubs, but that would be massive, absolutely massive. If we could get 20,000, we'd be. But I suppose you spend what you get, and we shouldn't be earning the money we're earning now, but we are, and we're spending it. So I suppose Barcelona have found an easy way to spend that money to stay top, and they've got to challenge Real Madrid and yada yada yada. So yeah, I'd love to see their inside though, as in how much they're taking off them finances, man, because that isn't real. Anyway, we're gonna see us. Oh, I was gonna say we see us have a highlight, but we ain't seen us have a chance. What we are gonna see is Barrasso centre off. It's the only thing we've seen off us today. We've had 7 shots, but none on target. It's been a, on reflection, it's been a good, but it's been a mixed day, if I'm honest. We've done all right. We've not been embarrassed, but where am I going to put it right back? Oh yeah, I suppose that. We haven't been embarrassed, but we've had an injury to one of our main left wing, well, the main left winger in Pre-Molly, and we've also had a red card. So result-wise and performance-wise, great. But we've lost 2 players going forward, so it's not too bad. I'm sure we're boss, but we have got the break coming up as well, the winter break, so that will help with the injury, definitely. Hopefully he's not out for too long. 1-0, considering I said we're going to get beaten, I thought that was alright, lads. So where do we come back? That's the main question. Can we stay in that top half? So yeah, that's the last game, Mallorca, and then we have a winter break. Oh no, we're down. We've got Valencia after that as well. Man, when's the winter break? Also, after Valencia, then we got a Copa del Rey game against San Fernando. If you remember, last season they did knock us out of it because we played a rotated side. And then after that, we have got the winter break of Celta Vigo after that. So we will come back. Do you know what? I'll get this tricky month done of January because Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Bilbao is not great. And we'll come back for both of the Villa games, Sevilla and Villarreal. See where we're at with it. Play a few games off camera, get the window done, hopefully try and get some in, and then we'll show you them in February. If you like that, please hit a like on the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you very much for watching.